The idea of the moon being hollow is because they shot something into the moon and it rang like a bell,
Right.
right?
Right. Well, a few things. One was they deliberately crashed their rocket into the moon, and there was seismology. Seismographs were placed in the moon to check what would happen, and it did reverberate. But mainstream science says it reverberates because it's extremely dry, and that's why sound waves travel like that. That's what they say. But other scientists have said it seems to be, if it's not hollow, there are hollow cavities within the moon.
And why do they think that?
Just the way that the sound travels, and just how there are parts of the moon where the surface dirt is, let me get this right, where the surface dirt is older than the dirt underneath. The soil on top is older. And the only way you can do that is through excavation. Moonquakes, yeah. And the moon had volcanoes on it at some point.
Passive seismic experiment seismometers were placed during the Apollo 12 mission, remained active until 1977, recording both natural and human-made moonquake alike. Human-made moonquake. Also, why are they doing that?
Right.
Why are you trying to make moonquakes? In fact, moonquakes happen fairly regularly as space debris like asteroids hit the moon more frequently than Earth because the moon's atmosphere is much less dense.
Right above it, it described that the Apollo 12 mission was the first human-made moonquake. They detonated or they crashed the module back on the surface.
1 ton of TNT. Good idea.
Oh, wow. First human-made moonquake to take place, the PSC seismometers, record the resulting vibrations, which were much bigger and lasted much longer than the scientists had anticipated. They were far different from the earthquake vibrations we're familiar with.
And that next paragraph said it's because the moon is 60% as dense. Which doesn't mean it's hollow, but it's just different.
Right. So
Interesting.
if the collision theory is true, which is the mainstream theory, then the moon was made mostly out of Earth's mantle, which will be less dense, is why. It just kind of clipped us.
Yeah.
But the moon is weird.
Yeah. So the hollow moon one freaks you out. Crop circles.
Crop circles, those are the fun ones. I do the government conspiracy ones are interesting to me, but a lot of times they make me angry